Hi, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Golf After Hours. I'm your host, Mike Ratchman. You're watching us live on the Texas Golf Insider Network. Sitting in for birthday boy Dave Roberts is our TGI North Texas guy, Pat Wheeler. He'll jump in here right after the break. And folks, listen, we got a good show for you tonight. It starts with question of the day. And it'd be kind of interesting to hear everybody's feedback on this. Is Scotty Scheffler PGA Tour of the year this year? If not, who then? I mean, he's only won one tournament this year, but he's played some pretty good golf. But they're going to make that decision here right after the next couple of weeks. But I'd like to hear your feedback. And we'll give you a shout out, too, if you chime on in. And one of our sponsor guests tonight, Miguel Olvera, he's the general manager at Wilderness Golf Club in Lake Jackson, Texas. He's going to join us here. Got a lot of stuff going on. Big party happening for the 20th anniversary of his golf course. So we'll talk to him about that. And at the turn, we'll be joined by Thomas Hutton, PGA Executive Director of Southern Texas Section. And folks, this is kind of cool. The FedEx Championship starts tomorrow. And there's a lot of big things going on. And there's a lot of shifting that you're going to see in our one and done pools here because they're coming to an end. And so we'll give some shout outs to some of our leaders in our league, but it's going to be a close one toward the end of the year. So that's going to be kind of fun to watch here this next couple of weeks. Hey, and I'll get started here right after the break. It's Golf After Hours, so go grab yourself a cold one. Stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to Golf After Hours. And my name's Mike Ratchman. Pat Wheeler is going to be sitting in for Dave Roberts here. Folks, this segment is brought to you by Waller Creek Golf Club at Rockin' J Ranch Community in Blanco, Texas. Perfectly suited to build your dream home. And that's no kidding. Pat Wheeler, what is going on?
Well, I'm in my dream home over here in Dallas, Texas.
Coming in clear. You're coming in clear.
Yeah, and I'm upstairs in my, quote, golf room, guest room, and really excited about the show tonight. Got a little South Texas flavor with Mr. Hutton coming on.
Yes.
Then lots of good things to talk about. I know you've got a good little opening line, or opening thought about Scotty Scheffler, too.
Well, I tell you what, I think it's real important. And we'll get to Scotty here in just a second.
Yeah.
But I think we have to take a look at Michael Brennan, his win. Yeah, this is really cool. Now, Johnny Pat is what he's got for his name. He was thinking about this guy this week. It's the most horrible thought because it's happened to me before. You had him on your list.
Yeah, I couldn't watch it. I came so close to picking him, and the only one I've picked this year was Michael Young or Cameron Young, excuse me. Michael Young was a basketball player at the University of Houston. Cameron Young won the Cadillac tournament, Doral. I picked him.
Yeah.
But other than that, and you know what? I don't want to get ahead of us, but he might be someone that I think maybe deserves that Player of the Year a little more than Scotty. I hadn't thought about that. But he won the Players, yeah.
And again, the Player of the Year thing is really so far up in the air, and we'll talk about that here.
Right.
But I want to stick with Brennan because this kid, 24 years old, Pat. I mean, all these young guys that are winning. I mean, at 22, 24 years old, and they're hanging out with the Ricky Fowler and playing against Scotty. All these guys, man, nothing. I mean, it's nothing to these guys. Actually, Mr. Brennan, he didn't even think about what was going to happen to his life after he made that putt on the 18th green.
No, he said he was preoccupied with the FedEx standings and didn't realize that it gets him back in the Masters. You know, this and that. His mother hugged him and told him that. But I did hear from Randy Wolf this week that he knows Michael Brennan's family somehow, or he has a good friend that's friends with them, and he got to play with Ricky Fowler. You mentioned Ricky Fowler. He got to play
Yeah.
with Ricky Fowler at the Rocket Mortgage Classic at Detroit 2 weeks, no, the week before. And he was real close to winning that, and he kind of faltered. And that's why I almost picked him. But he told Ricky when he was playing with him that he dressed up as Ricky Fowler one Halloween when he was a little boy. How about that?
Yeah,
And there here he is playing with.
And Ricky Fowler's going, I'm getting old.
Yes.
Getting
And
old.
Ricky Fowler is like 37 or something, or 35. You know, he's getting on up there. You know.
Yeah, well,
I always think of him as really young. You know, and he is young to me.
well,
Yeah.
and he got an exemption into the Masters last year, and he was tied for 12th. Think about that. He's playing with the best players in the world. He got a sponsor's exemption to get in, and he didn't start his career until April. And it's just kind of funny to watch this guy. And Jackson the other week, he won his tournament, 25, 24 years old. All these guys are just amazing that are coming up. And what was really kind of cool is that I don't think he has a girlfriend, so his mom came up to hug him. And when his mom came up to hug him, he said, "We're going to the Masters. We are going to the Masters." And he said at that time, he goes, "I wasn't even thinking about what was down the road, but yes, we're going to the Masters." He goes from ranking 100 to 46. He's playing this week.
That I can't say his name, Michael Fabornson. To me, they're two peas in a pod. They're both young guys. They look strong as an ox, and they're really good players. And I'm picking Fabornson this week because I think he had a week to rest. He won at Detroit. But it wouldn't be surprising if Brennan won again or almost wins. Of course, we can't pick some of the guys that are obvious picks, but
Yeah. My
yeah,
list is running
I'm
real low.
excited. Huh?
My list is running real low.
Right. Yeah, I'm excited about all the good young players. You have to be. Golf is in a great place. It's in a great place.
Yeah, it really
And
is. I listened to a couple interviews about Michael Brennan, and when he was talking a little bit about what his rhythm is, he said, "I've been taking off on Mondays," and he says, "I normally would never do that, but he says I feel so rested when I come back on Tuesday," and he says, "So I'm thinking, maybe there has to be a break." I think there does. Probably. I don't know how you can keep going day after day, and then you practice day after day. Your practice is from Tuesday, Wednesday, and now you're playing on Thursday. And he might have a little rhythm there.
Well, I think probably mentally it'll get to him. I think physically he's such a young, strong guy that he could play all day, every day.
Yeah.
But I think mentally, they have to concentrate so much. But I was mentioning the tour is in a good place. I saw today, Mike, that Raymond James Financial out of Florida said we're going to put up the 20 million and make Greensboro a championship event. And
Really?
it's been kind of on the low end of the total pole for a while, except that it's been the last tournament to help guys get in the playoffs. That's helped their field. But now in 28, it's going to be one of the big ones. And it has a great history there, going back to 1938. I think that's wonderful. I think Raymond James and a lot of people get it that let's don't
Well,
throw
I
all the
mean,
history out. Yeah.
the exposure is there. There is no
Yeah.
doubt. And now with all these young players that are coming up, I mean, it's prime time for it. And how you like these signature? I mean, there's a lot of money for these players now. There's a
Yes.
whole lot of money on the line, and these younger guys are hungry. And Brennan was saying too, and which I thought was kind of weird. It was not weird. It was funny. and he says, he's made the last 6 or 7 cuts for a young kid. That's a lot. And he goes,
Yes.
I don't remember any time playing 6 weeks in a row.
Yeah, you're right. That's a lot of golf.
It is and then to make the
Yeah.
cuts, you
Yeah.
know, but he's hungry, and these guys love this sport, so addicted. That's why they don't have girlfriends.
Yeah. Yeah, when I saw him hitting the ball and their swings are like textbook, right? You don't see
Yeah,
the old, well, the one exception to that, Mike, Ryan Fox. He's got a homemade swing, Ryan Fox, and he's back playing this week. He took a couple of weeks off to enjoy that British Open, maybe 3 weeks. Went over to
yeah.
New Zealand, you know, enjoyed himself, which he should. And But most of them are just right out of the textbook. I mean, you know, I, I just wonder how they hit a bad shot, kind of, But
Well, and again, it's a game of minute
yes,
uh, inches.
yes,
Hey, but a couple notables that are
okay,
not going to be there.
I
Uh,
know.
Brooks Koepka, I didn't think he made the biggest splash that you thought he was going to make when he did come back. He played some good golf.
Yeah.
Um, I think he got a little bit more airtime than I think he deserved. Every time the
Well, he's won
coverage comes,
5 majors. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But did you hear what he said? I heard him say that it took him a long time to adjust to the courses on the PGA Tour. They were much firmer than he remembered. That surprised me. Um, I guess
well,
on the Live tour they were just throwing darts out there or something. I don't know, but
it's the big boy tournament, and it survived. The PGA survived big time. There was a lot of stuff in between, and we covered a lot of it. But the PGA comes out on top. Good for them. I mean, they let everybody know what they're missing. And if you want to sit around and play in a pair of shorts and put some money on the side, which these guys do anyways, that's fine. I just had fun watching it because I thought that the Live Tour was the real deal, and it was when it first came in. So pretty interesting.
they never got a good television contract.
Yeah,
That hurt them. It never took off here like it did overseas. They had big events in South Africa and Australia. To me, it was a great. I loved it. I thought my point has always been, why can't we have both? And I have a little more appreciation now for what Lamar Hunt went through. And I'm an old guy. I was real young when the AFL came in 1960. I was about 8 years old, but he broke through, and then they established themselves and they merged with them, but apparently never took off for Live.
yeah,
The
never got.
Saudis, yeah,
They tried it. I mean, they threw a lot of money at it, and they didn't get what they thought that they were going to get out of this.
right,
And hey, it happens. Business is business, and these guys are moving out. Okay, so now I want to get to Scotty. We got a couple minutes here.
okay.
Scotty, does he get Player of the Year this year? I mean, I think he does. But if he doesn't, who, Pat?
I think I would pick, if I were voting, I would vote for Cameron Young. He had a
You and I
breakthrough
are
year.
spot on, man.
He,
Spot
he
on.
won the Players. To me, a lot of people don't like this. I think it's the fifth major. It's the strongest field in golf.
Yep.
Um, but Scotty, he had a bad year. He only won one tournament. Now he may win two or three before this is over with now,
Yeah.
but and I don't know when they vote. Like if he runs the table in the playoffs, he's the guy, But or if Rory does, but I think Cameron Young. I hadn't thought about it, so you asked me about how we were doing in our little game, and he's the only guy I picked that won, and so he'll be first in my heart always.
Yeah. I tell you what, he would
He
he
won when
would
I
be the
picked
guy
him.
for me.
Yeah. Okay.
But let's take a look at Scotty. This is what's kind of interesting. Scotty's
Okay.
only got one win, and you're right. I
Yeah.
mean, but he's got 5 runner-ups and
6, I think.
What I've seen 5, but 6. I
Okay,
mean,
my
think
bad.
about that, even 6, and then 5 top 5s. I mean, he has been in the money all year long. That's 11 tournaments he has been in it.
Well, he's the best player in the world, no question.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and he has done nothing to slow that down. He's had an off year, but he still won once and had 5 seconds and all those pop fives. But he didn't have a signature win this year.
Nope.
And I think that's part of being player of the year, in my opinion.
Do you think so? Okay. Well, it's going to be
Yeah.
interesting, if, like you say, if he wins one of these tournaments,
Uh-huh.
for sure, there's no
Yeah.
question. I still
Yeah.
don't think there's a question, but Cameron Young, would he be on my mind? Because Hovland or McElroy is not would be considered at all. I looked at what they were doing. They played good, but not as good as
Well,
Cameron.
Rory won the Masters. If he would have run the table or won a couple of FedEx playoff events,
Maybe
you could make
so.
the case for him. I don't think you could for Hovland.
Yeah.
He didn't win a major. He's won the Travelers, but anyway, I might be leaving somebody out.
Well, buddy,
Aaron Ryan.
we're up against the clock here too right
Okay.
now, so we got to go pay some bills. When we come back, folks, make sure you stick around. We're going to go to Lake Jackson, catch up on what's going on. We got some special things happening down south toward Houston. So if you haven't got yourself a cola, man, it's still time to do that. Golf After Hours. We'll be right back.
Centrally located in the Texas Hill Country between San Antonio and Austin, you will find Valor Creek Golf Club in Blanco, Texas. Opened in 2007, Valor Creek has been awarded high rankings on several platforms every year due to great course conditions, a challenging layout, and a relaxed atmosphere with a friendly staff. Book your tee times now by calling 830-833-0706 or visit our website at www.vcgc.golf.
Landa Park Golf Course offers an exceptional golf experience to players of every level. This newly redesigned 18-hole public course, nestled along the Comel River, combines a challenging layout with spectacular Texas Hill Country views. Located in the heart of historic New Braunfels, Landa Park Golf Course is convenient to players from Dallas to San Antonio and everywhere in between. Escape the routine. Call the Pro Shop to book your tee time today or visit us online at landaparkgolfcourse.com.
Texas's best-kept secret, award-winning golf just south of Houston. The Wilderness Golf Club at Lake Jackson has established itself as one of the top 5 places to play in Texas. A majestic piece of pristine property, complete with 18 holes of naturally rolling terrain, nestled in the wetlands area of Lake Jackson. With the small-town atmosphere and the big city accommodations, the Wilderness is a must-play experience. Book your tee time at thewildernessgc.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to Golf After Hours. Mike Ratchman here, Pat Wheeler. And folks, listen, this portion of the show is brought to you by award-winning Wilderness Golf Club in Lake Jackson, powered by Kemper Sports. And it just so happens the guy who runs the whole show is with us tonight, Miguel Alver. He's the general manager at the Wilderness Golf Club in Lake Jackson. No stranger to the show and a sponsor to the show as well. What's going on, man?
Hey, Mike, how are you, man? Just
Pretty good.
just doing good. I mean, just trying to stay cool. And as you know, it's pretty hot out there, but golfers are still playing.
Well, down in your area, it's probably a little bit warmer
Yeah,
and drier than what we're
yeah,
getting up here
yeah,
because it does get. How's the course holding up to all of this? Because I know a lot of people are having their issues this
yeah.
summer.
No, it's. I mean, we still get that ocean breeze, so it kind of cools things down a little bit. But no, the course is looking great. I mean, Blaine Sparks, who's our superintendent, he's actually coming up on 20 years there on property, and he's doing a heck of a job, even though we're kind of going through a little bit of a drought. We haven't had rain in about, I think, 3 or so weeks or
Yeah.
plus. I mean, it keeps working around us, but no, it's course conditions are looking great. I mean, it's starting to really improve out there. Greens are looking great, but yeah, we're going through a little dry spell. I mean, it's still green out there.
Well, and people, what the good thing is too, people are playing yet.
Yep.
Remember, it wasn't long ago, Miguel. I mean, summer times people were giving hot
Yeah.
dogs, hamburgers,
Yeah.
a little beer,
Yeah.
and you were ready to go.
Yeah.
You were doing everything you can. Buy one round, get two
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
It's not like
Absolutely.
that anymore.
No,
So,
not anymore. Yeah.
hey, man, I want to talk about you got something. I know Pat's got a couple
Yeah.
things he wants to ask you, but you
Yeah.
got a big deal coming up.
Oh, yes.
And I
Yes.
did not know about this till just
Yeah.
recently, but 20 years,
Yes.
the wilderness has been there. God almighty,
Yeah.
it's gone by so fast.
Yeah. No, it has. It's crazy to think. I mean, yeah, 2004. It's a kind of a unique story, Mike. It's we've been there for 20 years, but it's actually 22 years now this year. So we wanted to celebrate our 20th anniversary because 2 years ago, obviously with Hurricane Beryl coming through,
All
did
right.
not get to celebrate it. Also, my transition in coming in as the general manager. Previous guys at a golf course called Chambers Bay. So yeah, he's obviously there, and Matt did a great job with the property. But no, with my transition in, we definitely wanted to take some time, and we definitely found a perfect opportunity this year, and we got to celebrate that and keep celebrating it. So, I mean, 20 years is important, just like I mean, to be here in Lake Jackson, it's been great.
Well, I know it's the scramble you got coming
Yeah,
up.
yeah, no, absolutely.
Talk a little bit about that. When is it? And
No, absolutely.
what do people have to do? Because if I got this right, Miguel,
Yeah,
I don't think you have to pull too much money out of your
yeah,
pocket
no,
to come
absolutely.
out and do it.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to get
yeah.
this out right now, but
Yeah, so no, this is perfect. I mean, we're gonna have openings signing up we're gonna have it open around August 24th. But yeah, we're gonna have a 9-hole golf tournament, 4-person scramble. It's gonna be free to sign up because I mean we want to get back to the community. I mean they've done so much to support the property and be there through thick and thin. I mean it's been a lot of up and downs, going through storms and stuff, and we want to get back to the community. So we're gonna have a 9-hole 4-person scramble. Um, be ready to eat. We're gonna have some food afterwards, and then we're
Awesome.
gonna give out some awards and do a small presentation. But no, it's gonna be a good time on that day. It is gonna be on September 23rd. It's gonna be on a Wednesday, and it's gonna be at 4 p.m. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Miguel, this might be good for other people too. Tell me a little bit about your background, if you're a Houston guy, and also a little bit about what makes your golf course special. Kind of what are the features out there that want to make people come back and play it again and
Oh
again.
man, yeah, Fred. I think I mean background. I've known Mike for 10 plus years now. I've been in the
oh,
business
easy.
for I mean longer than that. I mean I've done it all from working in the carts to working
That's
outside.
right. I remember that,
Yeah,
Miguel.
yeah, working in the pro shop, working. So I've been at, I think, like 20 plus properties now. I used to travel a lot before with my previous
Wow.
management company called Touchstone Golf. Funny story, we're all working together now. So they migrated. Now we're, under one team. So it's really unique how that happened. But yeah, I used to travel a lot as an interim GM, and I came down to the point I wanted to be at one property, and I actually grew up not too far from here. I grew up in Beaumont, which is about
Oh,
2 hours east of here. So I know the Houston area really well. Love the golf here. Know the groups here. It's funny. I still see a lot of groups from my battleground days from Deer Park, which is like about 45 minutes from here. So it's
Yeah.
cool to run into some people that here in the last 2 years. So it's feels like home, and it actually reminds me of home. Very small town feeling, and great golf course. And what makes this unique, Pat, it's, as Mike's played it down here, I mean, you get away from the hustle and bustle from the city, and we're called the wilderness for a reason.
Right.
You kind of separate yourself from the hustle and bustle, and you come out to a beautiful golf course. I mean, uh, no cell phone. I mean, you put the cell phone away, you see alligators, you see snakes, you see it all. And but no, it's a great golf course, championship golf course. I mean, we're voted #1 public golf course about a year and a half ago from the Dallas Morning News, and that was not paid advertisement. That was the people speaking. So, I mean, it's really cool to see, when we wear our wilderness logo. I mean, a lot of people know that logo across the state. So it's a very unique property.
I'm on that morning news panel, but you can't vote for a course you haven't played. So I got to get out
Right.
there and play your course.
Yeah. You got to come
Vote
down
for
here.
you. Vote for
Yeah.
you in 27.
Yeah, absolutely.
Knowing you're from Beaumont, though, I was a real big fan of Bruce Flitsky, who hailed
Yeah.
from there, as you know. And
Yeah.
last year, I got in successive days, I got to play Beaumont Country Club
Yeah.
and Galveston Country Club,
Yeah.
two of the oldest golf courses
Yeah.
in Texas. I think you take the 3 or 4 oldest courses in Texas,
Yeah.
those two are in there.
Yeah.
And so that was quite a treat. And
Yeah.
I know Beaumont was 1906. I don't know. I
Right.
think Galveston may go back to 1900 or 1899. And Galveston's kind of moved around, but
Right.
Beaumont is in one place. But
Yeah.
anyway, I don't have a lot of knowledge of South Texas.
Yeah.
I've just kind of shared all I know, really. But
Yeah.
sounds like you got a wonderful place to play
Yeah.
there. And
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you're enjoying being at one
Yeah.
course like that.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah. Like I said earlier, it's really cool to get connected with some old people that I haven't talked to in a while. And, a lot of people play this course. I mean, it's funny. I actually ran into somebody from Beaumont about 2 months ago. He booked our last tee time of the day, and he's like, we don't get to see many good places down there. So he's like, he made the drive down here and actually played the golf course. So, I mean, we see people making that drive down here, which is pretty cool to see.
Well,
What's that,
you
about 90
probably
90
drag
minutes?
a whole lot of people down from
Yeah.
Houston. I mean, that's your Houston market.
Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
absolutely.
and for 45-minute drive,
Yeah.
and like you say, I've played it several times. But you know what? What really the first time I ever played it there,
Yeah.
Doug. I'm trying to think of Doug's last name. Is that Doug Barrow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I get onto the golf course, and off to the left is humongous alligator, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was actually a faker.
No, it's
And I looked
Yeah.
at Doug, and I
Yeah.
told him, I said, "Man, what does it cost to put something like that up there?" And he says, "Do what, Mike?" And I goes, "That." I
Yeah.
said, "Is that like something for your shirt? Is that
Yeah.
going to be a logo?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "No, Mike, just stay away from it. It's a real
Yeah.
thing."
Yeah.
I said, so from that day on, any lost ball I had,
Yeah.
lost ball.
Yeah.
Anything that goes in the water, don't look for it.
No,
Just
absolutely.
keep moving forward. But had such a wonderful time playing. with
Yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
mean, so it's kind of funny. All the GMs that I've gone through down in this area,
Yeah.
and then you end up there.
Yeah.
It has to be nice to be close to home, though, right?
No, it has. I mean, it is. I mean, like I said, I've been working in the state for such a long time, and get to see Texas golf shine. I mean, 5, 6 years ago, like you said earlier, the summertime was like we were trying to beg people to come out between 12-2 and 12-3, and now people are still showing up. So I mean, they're ignoring the heat and playing the golf. So, which is like been the biggest change, which is really cool to see. I mean, how that's really changed over the last few years. But no, it's great to be home, great to be close to home, and be at a property like this.
Yeah. Well, it's so rich in golf.
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of people, I know there's a lot of people from over in this area that have played the course. I mean,
Right.
so it's one of those that you got to play that. This is something we can put a little pressure on Pat right now. He's never played it before.
Yeah.
But I'm coming over, maybe
Yeah.
he wants to be in our foursome.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Might be a good idea, Pat. Come on down and play.
I would love to, man. I would
Yeah.
love to. But I want to stay away from those alligators, though.
Yeah.
You know.
It's
I don't think
It's a-
you have to worry about that. That was kind of a fluke, really.
yeah. Yeah.
They don't like us just like we don't like them.
Yeah, that's true. No, I tell people when they come there, keep your head up, because even myself, it's a funny story. A couple months ago, I was walking through the back deck, and I was pulled my car around and I was backing out. I see an alligator right behind the back deck, about 6 feet away from me. He could have chomped me down for sure, but you got to keep your head up. So when you're walking
Good
around there,
gracious.
Yeah,
yeah,
but that's such a stray thing to happen, though,
yeah,
ain't it? I mean,
yeah,
that's, but you still got to be careful,
yeah,
man. I
absolutely.
mean, we see it on the tour. Yeah,
Yeah,
how many times do you see an alligator walk across the fairway?
yeah, no, absolutely.
Pretty crazy stuff. Hey,
Yeah,
you guys obviously had a pretty good summer out there too,
yeah,
with your junior camps
yeah,
that you had going
yeah.
on. Tell us a little bit about that, because you do
No,
this
it's been a
every
great,
year.
no, absolutely, Mike. It's been a great summer. Back in really March and April, as we're gearing up for the summer, we really wanted to, bring all the families out, kids, parents, and make it an home base for the summer. So we came up with 3 or 4 unique events throughout the summer. We started out with couples tomahawk steak night. Then we did a couples golf tournament, and then we closed it out with we did a ladies clinic, and then we did a free clinic at the end of the summer, and then you sprinkle in between all that, we did 3 junior clinics, which we had 50 plus kids in each one of them. So it was really cool to see each one of them sell out. And I mean, and they're coming out there and playing golf and running around and get to enjoy the game. And John Stark, who's our head golf pro, he's been there also for 20 years. He did a heck of a job filling those events up. And and speaking of the golf clinics, we're having kids driving from Siena and in Sugar Land, which is 45 minutes away, and they're passing up a lot of golf courses, and they're dropping their kids off at our golf course. So it was really
That's
cool to
great.
see that parents are they see the opportunity at our golf course, and it brings to junior golf. So I mean that's a big component of ours here.
Well, when you're talking about junior golf, and you,
Yeah,
Dave, and I talked about this before, it's the backbone
yeah,
of we're looking at a future. I mean, we can actually
yeah,
see it.
right,
Before it was like a scramble.
yeah,
I mean, it is so rich. And
yeah,
what's really kind of crazy is moms
yeah,
are leading this direction because they don't
yeah,
want the kids playing football.
no,
They say, hey man, I don't want you getting your butt beat up.
yeah,
And there's that football. That's one of my favorite sports.
right,
But if you're a mom, it's not.
no,
It's not all the
yeah,
time.
yeah,
And so the growth of junior golf, and it's headed up by
yeah,
the girls. I mean,
right.
there's so many girls come. Did you see a
Yeah.
lot of that at your camps?
No, absolutely. Yeah, it's been a big mixture of both. I mean, even our ladies clinic, I mean, I think we had 16 to 18 ladies signed up for that. Even our free clinic that we did, it was a mixture of both. So, I mean, young ladies and moms they're coming out and playing golf, and that's a big driving force of ours. We want to introduce the game to them, and between all the junior camps, I mean, we saw a pretty good mixture of 10 or so uh, girls joining our junior camps, which is really cool to see at a young age.
Yeah.
Mike, I got to announce the girls off the first tee at Colonial for the Fort Worth Junior Tournament. And Maria Malay out of Grapevine won the girls junior in Fort Worth. She's 17 years old. She shot a 63
Good.
next to last round
Yeah.
at Rivercrest, which is not an easy golf course.
No.
Shot 72 at Colonial, and she shot 278, which is about 10 under par, and won the tournament by 22 strokes.
Wow.
And the girl that finished second shot 300, which is good golf. That's 75 around. And I was just amazed at how these girls can hit that golf ball. Now, these are the ones that have stayed with it. Now they're about 16 or 17. But even the ones that were 12 and 13 were really smacking it too. It's impressive, isn't it, Miguel, to
Yeah.
see how they learn it and play it?
Oh yeah. I mean, they make the golf course shorter. I mean, it's like you said, Pat. I mean, they're hitting the ball a long way, and they're showing us up too, which is great.
You
Yeah.
love to see it.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you this then. Is there any you see a lot of them. Is there any standouts that you look at Miguel and go, boy, she's got something special, or he's got
Yeah.
something special?
Yeah.
Do you see some of that you can pick them out a little bit now?
Oh no, absolutely. John's done a heck of a job seeing that, and
He's
it's
good.
great. Yeah, he's great. He has that eye on him, and it's cool to see that he's actually had some college golfers. They went off to some SEC schools and some big time colleges. Started that junior camp, and either go to Angleton High School or Brazoswood, and now they're playing college golf, and they started here at the Wilderness. So it's really cool to see the progression of that, starting at our junior camps, and now they're playing big time golf. So John's
Yeah.
been a big part of that for sure. So
I know you and Dave have talked about it.
Yeah.
You see all your junior kids now making it. You know,
Yeah.
one of Dave's won a huge event up at
Yeah.
Grapevine, and she's
Yeah.
like 21 years old.
yeah,
And
crazy.
you know, it's amazing to see some of those things.
Yeah.
Hey, we probably have about a minute left here, Miguel. I do got to ask you. You guys, you did. I know you just said you did the Tomahawk night.
Yeah.
Are you still doing the wine and nine? Is that something that you guys are still doing? Because I know kind
Yeah.
of gears toward the ladies, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So that was actually our ladies clinic. So we're still going to do one here coming up here in the fall, and we haven't picked out a date yet, but we're definitely going to do one. I mean, they've been a big hit. I mean, having doing a golf lesson for about 30 or 45 minutes, and then doing a happy hour afterwards. I mean, can't beat that on a Saturday morning before lunch. So it's always a good time.
Well, you guys, you have turned your place into
Yeah.
a fun place to be.
No, absolutely.
And you know, making golf fun
Yeah.
is what everybody's looking for. And I think
Absolutely.
you and your staff have done a really good job.
Yeah.
And it doesn't hurt to have Kemper Sports backing you up
Right.
in everything you guys do. So,
Yeah.
Miguel, always appreciate you coming on in.
Absolutely.
One of our sponsors here to our program. You know, we'll do this again. I know we're talking about doing an hour down the road. We'll
Yeah.
see if we can get some of the other guys in Forest Creek and a few of the Dallas folks
No, absolutely.
to come in and join the Texas tour.
Yeah. No, absolutely. No, that'd be a good time. And, you know, Pat, definitely nice to meet you. And it's been great.
Same here, Miguel. Really good to meet you, and look forward to playing your course as soon as possible.
Yeah.
We may be down there in September.
Yeah. Come back.
And
No, absolutely.
joining that foursome. Miguel, thanks again, buddy. Have yourself a good rest of the week.
Yes,
And we'll catch up with you soon.
Appreciate it, Mike and Pat. Thank you, guys.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, let's want to take a real quick break. When we come back, we're going to kind of stick around the Houston area a little bit. We got Thomas Hutton coming in, kind of backtrack a little bit what's going on in the summer and how does the fall look for him. So if haven't got yourself a chili one yet, still time to do that. Golf After Hours. We'll be right back.
At Paragon Casino Resort, the possibilities are endless when you play your way. Imagine your perfect getaway, the kind with non-stop thrills, your favorite entertainment, and a world of luxury. With everything you could possibly want, all at one place. You want it all? Stop imagining it and come get it. Only at Paragon Casino Resort in nearby Marksville. Come see the way Louisiana plays.
Welcome to the Scott Schreiner Golf Course in the heart of Kerrville, where the beauty of the hill country meets the thrill of the game. Experience golf like never before on a meticulously designed 18-hole course, a golfer's paradise surrounded by nature's splendor. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting into the swing of things, our course caters to all skill levels, guaranteeing you have a top-notch golf experience. Discover Scott Schreiner Golf Course, where passion meets play in the heart of the hill country. Book your tee time today and let the adventure begin.
Discover the beauty of northern Michigan and its freshwater communities, quaint villages, and nationally acclaimed golf. Discover trails for hiking and biking, rivers for fishing and rafting, and there's even a charming historic island taking you back in time. Discover northern Michigan and all its grandeur with vineyards, hops, and farm-distilled spirits. Fly TVC to Traverse City, Michigan, your northern Michigan connection.
Hey everybody, this is Dave Roberts, your Gummy Bear Golf Pro, coming to you live from Frisco, Texas, home of the 2027 PGA Championship. I just finished playing the West course, and let me tell you, it's going to be fun next year when we see these guys in May come over here and tackle this at Frisco, Texas. Well, on the way over, I ran into a good friend of mine, Doug DeBerry. He's the owner of this, folks, the Reaper Putter. Hey, Doug, we want to welcome you.
Thanks, Dave.
Tell us about this Reaper Putter.
Well, this is the Scythe putter. If you hold it up, it looks like the side of the Grim Reaper. And you get your eyes over the ball better.
Look at there, folks. The Reaper Putter, death by 1,000 putts. Go on reapergolf.com. Check it out, the Reaper Putter. If it was good enough for Johnny Miller and good enough for Gene Liller, it's good enough for you. I'm Dave Roberts. This is Doug DeBerry. We'll see you on the putting green.
Welcome back, everybody, to Golf After Hours. Mike Ratchman here, Pat Wheeler, and we got a special guest, but this portion of our show is brought to you by the Land Park Golf Course in New Braunfels, Texas. Your hill country golfing destination is a whole lot closer than what you think. And I like that course, folks. If you're ever in New Braunfels, check it out, man. Can't beat it. It's a great track. And our special guest tonight, who's no stranger to the show, is Thomas Hutton, PGA Executive Director of the Southern Texas section. What's going on, Thomas?
Mike, how are you? Pat, thanks for having me on. It's kids are back in school. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but man, did summer fly by.
You know, there's a lot to. I got two grandkids, and I talked to my daughter this morning. Their school opens up on Tuesday, and she just looks like she is so happy. I mean, she's got this big grin on her face that she goes, "Oh, I'm gonna miss them." But she, with a summer full of them, I think it's time to go back. There's a lot of happy people out there too.
Yeah, it was a fun summer, but it was a busy one, and I guess they go back. But as you know, here in Texas, this weather is going to stay probably all the way until Halloween. So we'll enjoy it. But great time to play golf and get out there and whack a little white ball around.
Hey, listen, before we start talking about whacking the light bulb, let's back up, or white ball, let's back up and talk about the summer, man. How it seemed like it was
awesome.
really busy. I'm on your newsletter, and man, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it was another epic summer for the STPGA. Our junior golf program, obviously with the kids out of school, we had over 200 events from basically May 25th until last week, where we had our biggest summer championship ever, which was awesome at the Woodlands Country Club. We had 307 juniors participate. So we crowned 15 winners. Nobody had any heat issues. It was a beautiful time at the Woodlands Country Club. So shout out them for allowing us to host. But truly, it was also a big year because we got Christine Wang, who is a STPJ alum. She actually won on the Epson Tour at the end of July, which was awesome to see. It was awesome to see Johnny Kiefer and Mac Meisner just missed the FedEx Cup, but get inside the top 80. Those are two of our alum playing really well on the PGA Tour. And then truly, we had 20. The Junior PGA Championship was at PGA Frisco at the end of July, and we had 20 STPGA junior golfers playing the event this year. So for a national event, obviously it was kind of in our backyard and being in Texas, but that was an unbelievable showcase of the talent here in Texas. And we believe we have a lot to do with it, but also our PGA members, and just golf is really strong, and we're proud of our junior golf program and everybody all the way up until our alums that are playing at a national level.
Wow. That's impressive. 20 players in that PGA junior. I went out and watched the state juniors, the 100th anniversary.
It was
at Stonebriar, and I know you were well represented there too. I met a lot of people from South Texas, but Thomas, I was thinking of when I was a junior, we hit the little, toe hook out there a little ways and get it up by the green, chip up in one putt. That was our game. The kids play like little pros now, don't they?
They do. They just hit it a mile. They literally just they're told to swing as hard as you can, and kind of figure it out along as you go.
Right,
But
right.
yeah, that was awesome. That 100th anniversary of the state junior, the names that have won that tournament in the past. Great
Yes.
partnership that we have with the Legends Junior Tour. And then the cool thing was that it was on YouTube. It was the second straight
Yes.
year where they televised the final day on YouTube, which was really cool. So you didn't need to be in Dallas to watch it.
And Mike, it was the YouTube was brought to you by Evan Watts.
It was, yep.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
You know, one of our good partners. Yes.
We have great partnership with them, man. And if you ain't buying your stuff at Edwin Watts, don't do that. Don't be those people.
You're missing it. Yeah.
Very
Dave
true.
usually, yeah, they're one of my favorites, man. You know, Dave was telling me he caught you up there too, in Frisco, and he was explaining too. It's a major event.
Yeah,
And
I would also just say real quick, shout out for Dave Roberts. That man is everywhere. Like I literally take a group to PGA Frisco to show them the property, just kind of some high pie in the sky ideas. And I like turn around and Dave's like, Thomas. And I was like, Dave, what are you doing, bud? But he was there for a seminar. He had a good reason. You know, so he's almost done with his books and almost done with everything. But I just thought that was funny of like, I'm literally in Frisco. And I was like, oh, hey, Dave. So it's just kind of fun.
well, you know, he has an addiction, Thomas. You know that.
I didn't know that. I learned something new every day, Mike.
Yeah, well, that's his little saying here. It's not a game; it's an addiction.
Very
And
much
you know,
so.
him and I've been doing this for 20 years, and he's just a book full of knowledge too, man.
Yes,
I
he is.
mean,
He's got-
he
yep.
really is. I'll let him know that you had a shout out for him. He's not here tonight because he's on a birthday tour. He jumped
Finally
on a
take a
cruise.
little. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to see Dave on a cruise, so we'll just get back to what we're on the call for. How's that sound?
Now that would be scary as hell. You get on a cruise and all of a sudden you go, Dave Roberts.
Yeah.
is there."
As I said, let's get back to the talking points. How's that sound?
hey, listen.
I want to ask Thomas something real quick.
Go for it, Pat.
Okay, when they have the PGA next year at Frisco, what's your role going to be in the South Texas PGA? Are y'all going to have a bigger role because you're kind of the sister section, or?
Yeah, the nice thing, one, we'll definitely be entertaining a ton of our partners. It's
Okay.
local, so I know we're going to be bringing up a lot of people. I actually have one of our biggest partners that support us. They actually bought a chalet at the event because they're going to entertain even more people, which will be awesome. But truthfully, from an operational perspective, not really anything. I know Kelly and Mark up in Northern Texas, they'll have some hospitality and they'll do some things specific since they're the local section. But obviously with it, Texas, and this is the first time it's been in Texas since, I don't know, the 60s, I think is the last time it was here. I know that a lot of people in Texas are going to be making it a trip, and hopefully, you know, it's going to be the way the schedule falls next year. It's like a week later for the PGA Championship, but overall, it's going to be an awesome showcase of the new home for the PGA of America, and all eyes will be on it.
It's going to be amazing.
One more little point about that. I can't help myself. Yes, it was at DAC in 1963, and Jack Nicklaus won it. And that was when it was in August, and they had to put a towel around the trophy for him to pick it up.
But here's the fun fact, Pat. I believe, and don't quote me on this, but the last time the PGA was in San Antonio at a golf course that doesn't exist
Pecan
anymore.
Valley.
You got me, man. Yeah, Julius Boris. Yeah.
Yes, it was. Yep. But what year
Oh
was
man,
that?
Thomas Sutton. That's good.
What year was that? Was that like the early 70s?
68.
I thought it was 60. It was 68.
Yeah. And he was the oldest winner until Mickelson won,
correct.
You know, over at Kiowa Island. So he was
Pat, about Pecan Valley, when I moved to Houston and worked for Mike Ray when I first started here in 2010, I will remember that was the fall that Pecan Valley closed.
Oh, man.
And I remember Mike, and obviously like the history of it, you never, like that was the time of years, that was back in the day where like we didn't want golf courses to close, and we felt like the world was ending when that happened. So there was a lot of like push not for it to close. And I was like, what am I walking into? Not like in a bad way, but just like education. So that's why I know that fun fact of having that be the last major in Texas was at a golf course that doesn't exist anymore.
Well, now if you get this one, you get 500 bonus points. What was the first PGA that was held in Texas?
Oh, geez. Champions? Was it Champions?
No, that was the U.S. Open in '69. But in 1927, Walter Hagen won the PGA at Cedar Crest Country Club.
Oh, and yes, Cedar Crest. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Which is now, which is now Dallas owned, and Ira Maloya is the
head pro. Yep. Yes, it is. Yes, you're right. That is. Yep. Look at us. Fun facts here on a
Well, I'll
beautiful
tell you
Wednesday
what,
night.
I feel like Mr. Barker here. Okay, I have 2 questions for 20.
Sorry, Mike.
No. Hey, listen, I love the part of history like this stuff, and you guys are big on it, and I love hearing it. But I know I got to get a little plug out for you too.
Okay.
Here, because I know you want to talk about some of the things that you had that's coming up this fall, some of the promotional things that you wanted to get out. I know the falls we're coming into our second season, and that's huge.
Very much so. One of the big things that we're just super excited about, and it kind of marries our purpose with our foundation, as well as the purpose of our PGA professionals and everything that they do. But we're going to do our first ever Birdie Bash. It is going to be a 72-hole event where PGA professionals are pairing up. We're going to play 72 holes in one day. We're putting them on the most forward tee box, and their goal is to have as many birdies as possible playing a scramble with their partner. And all the money, all the proceeds from the event is going to go to Dell Children's Hospital as well as our foundation. And it's in partnership with the Good Championship that's happening in Austin. So it's kind of a national initiative of Birdie Bash, Play Yellow. You've seen Jack Nicklaus all over Play Yellow and all the money they've raised for children's hospitals. So that is one of the beneficiaries of the Good Championship. So a way to get our PGA professionals involved. We're going to have the event at the end of September at Omni Barton Creek. But if you want to donate to Birdie Bash and support one of your professionals, but also just support children in general, head to stpgareach.org for all the information. But we're super excited to start our first ever Birdie Bash. We have 50 professionals that are going to try to play 72 holes in one day and make as many birdies as possible. And the cool thing is, like, if you didn't make a birdie, pick up the ball and go to the next hole. Like, there's no scoring. It's literally you are tallying how many birdies you make. And so that's the goal. And it's going to be a fun day at Barton Creek, and also kind of a promo for the event that will be later in November.
Well, you know, it's kind of funny. As soon as you sent that to me, I looked at it and I go, that sounds there's a lot of players that are going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's like, you know, for any fundraising initiative, you're trying to do something unique, something different. And so this was something that was brought to us. They've done it in other sections. And really, it's our PGA professionals stepping up to show people that they're more than just a golf professional. They have families, they have kids, they want to help any way that they do. And another great way to get the game of golf involved to help people and help communities.
Outstanding. Yeah.
Well, you like that, Pat? You think that's something we can get into?
Well,
Do you have to be a PGA professional?
Yeah.
I like that play up front, you know.
Yeah, exactly. We're putting it easy. Holes in the middle of the greens, just go out and play. And again, it's going to be a marathon, but we're excited for it. And it's really, our foundation is coming off another strong year, and we're doing a lot of fundraising in Q3 and Q4 that allows us to continue our initiatives in 2027. But again, you know, due to our corporate partners, our foundation, giving out scholarship money, Hope program. We got a Hope Cup coming up as well, which will be for veterans. So that will be cool. But again, all of our junior golf initiatives are, you know, 93% of our events are less than $70. So it's due to the work that people do to support the game. And we're super proud of what we're able to accomplish.
Boy, I tell you what, the game is so strong down here right now, and it's getting bigger and better.
Yeah.
I mean, with all the companies that are moving here, I don't know how you keep up with it all, Thomas. But I mean, kudos to you. You and your staff has done a great job.
I appreciate
of making this all happen. I don't know when you take a vacation. I haven't heard you've taken one yet, but I'm sure it's coming around the corner up here pretty soon.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a full steam right to Christmas. Our fall is very busy. You know, we got the Joe Black Cup matches, we got the Levy Cup matches, we got our section champs going to be at Spanish Oaks at the end of September. So we're super excited for that, to showcase our best playing professionals that are within our section. But overall, it's an unbelievable opportunity to be in the game of golf. If you're interested in working in the industry, compensation's never been higher. We're always looking for good people. But again, golf is awesome. We appreciate what you guys do to promote the game as well. And the community of golf is a really cool group to be a part of. Let's put it that way.
Well, man, we've always appreciate you coming on in too, because I know how busy your day is, Thomas. We're up against the clock here, buddy. Hey, if anybody wants to go find out a little bit more, where do they have to go?
Yeah, just head to stpga.com for all of your information. And if you're looking to get kids involved, go to stpgajuniorgolf.com.
Thomas, thanks again, man. Always good catching up with you. Have a great rest of your week. We'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good, Mike. Thanks so much. And Pat, I'll get back on my trivia stuff and I'll send you some new questions. How's that sound?
I enjoyed this very much, Thomas.
Hey,
My
next
pleasure.
time you come on, it'll be trivia. I'm going to set it up just for that.
Done and done. Y'all have a good
All right,
evening.
guys. Have a good one, Thomas.
Thanks.
Hey, folks, let's go and take a real quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap this thing up. Golf After Hours. We'll be right back.
Texas's best kept secret, award-winning golf just south of Houston. The Wilderness Golf Club at Lake Jackson has established itself as one of the top 5 places to play in Texas. A majestic piece of pristine property, complete with 18 holes of naturally rolling terrain, nestled in the wetlands area of Lake Jackson. With the small-town atmosphere and the big city accommodations, the Wilderness is a must-play experience. Book your tee time at thewildernessgc.com.
Centrally located in the Texas Hill Country between San Antonio and Austin, you will find Valor Creek Golf Club in Blanco, Texas. Opened in 2007, Valor Creek has been awarded high rankings on several platforms every year due to great course conditions, a challenging layout, and a relaxed atmosphere with a friendly staff. Book your tee times now by calling 830-833-0706 or visit our website at www.vcgc.golf.
Welcome to the Scott Schreiner Golf Course in the heart of Kerrville, where the beauty of the hill country meets the thrill of the game. Experience golf like never before on a meticulously designed 18-hole course, a golfer's paradise surrounded by nature's splendor. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting into the swing of things, our course caters to all skill levels, guaranteeing you have a top-notch golf experience. Discover Scott Schreiner Golf Course, where passion meets play in the heart of the hill country. Book your tee time today and let the adventure begin.
Some courses were built to be remembered. At Treetops, 5 distinct tracks, each with its own rhythm. 5 courses, 1 spectacular experience. Make your tee time at treetops.com.
Landa Park Golf Course offers an exceptional golf experience to players of every level. This newly redesigned 18-hole public course, nestled along the Comel River, combines a challenging layout with spectacular Texas Hill Country views. Located in the heart of historic New Braunfels, Landa Park Golf Course is convenient to players from Dallas to San Antonio and everywhere in between. Escape the routine. Call the Pro Shop to book your tee time today or visit us online at landaparkgolfcourse.com.
Falconhead's spectacular bent grass greens are only half the story. Both the LPGA and the PGA played official events here when it was called Turner's Lodge. This Pro Tour course is open to the public to play, stay, dine, or live here. Falconhead Resort, 15 miles north of Texas on I-35, then 12 miles west of the Marietta exit on Highway 32.
Welcome back, everybody, to Golf After Hours. Mike Ratchman here, Pat Wheeler. Hey, folks, listen, we're going to wrap this thing up, man. It was fun having you on, Pat.
I was blessed.
Yeah, we're going to be doing this a lot. And, so you kind of give Dave and I both a little break once in a while when we need one. Yeah, to get out and do it.
Thomas Hutton won up me tonight. He won up me on that. Man, he got me.
No, it was good, but I just sat there. I felt like Bob Barker there for a second.
That was a good line, yeah.
and I thought, I'm just going to learn a little bit myself here too. But you guys are really sharp on the history. And I want to thank Thomas for coming on in.
Yes.
Sure do appreciate that. as busy as he is, so we always appreciate that. And Miguel too,
What a guy. Yeah.
Olvera, for coming on in. And we're going to probably come on. Hey, folks, listen, if you have not played the Wilderness, put it on your list. You don't see no disappointments from anybody when you get reviews down there. And the service comes from the top, and it's driven by Kemper Sports. And they're huge in the golf industry and any kind of sports and fitness stuff. So you're not going to be disappointed when you go on down there. And folks, I want to thank everybody every week for sharing our programs. And you keep on sharing it, and you keep on sharing it. And, you know, as long as you guys continue to do that, and we ask that you do, Dave and I'll show up here every Wednesday night. Until then, rain or shine, book that tea time. We'll see you all next week. Have a great week, everybody.
At Edwin Watts Golf Shops by Worldwide Golf, take advantage of 50% bonus trade-in on all new inline golf clubs. Browse hundreds of new inline drivers, fairways, irons, wedges, and putters to get 50% in bonus trade-in value. Now is a great time to try this year's hottest clubs and upgrade your current clubs at Edwin Watts Golf Shops. Trusted by golfers since 1968 and home to the legendary 90-day 100% satisfaction guarantee. Edwin Watts Golf Shops by Worldwide Golf. Get there.